It's a key. Hello again. Today I have another exotic French lock for you, the Vachette Axi'Home. I got this one from yabendes. Thanks again, my friend. And this is a multi-axis high security lock. It has 3 rows with 5 pins each, located down right, down left and on top. And unfortunately there are no security drivers in this lock. As far as I know, as this lock is not guttable non-destructively, so we have to guess a little bit here. Another main difficulty is the tensioning. If you take a look at the keyway, you won't see the typical key shape or notch or groove or something where you could tension from. And as well, the key won't give us a hint how to do that, except for adapting the shape of the key. And yabendes was so kind to borrow me the tool he built as well, and he came up with this, and this is basically the shape of the key but hollowed, so I'm able to insert a tool through this while tensioning, and this will allow to pick this thing. As technique, it's quite straightforward, as in many other multi-axis locks, medium up to quite high tension. The feedback is mostly very decent, so no big false sets or something like this. If you get a bit of core movement, you are mostly on the right way. Regularly, the sides won't isolate, so you have to move between the pins all the time and check them. But I was able to force the binding order a bit, so I could pick each row separately, but that's not always the case. Yeah, not much more to say. It's quite easy to overset even without any security key pin or driver. So take care while picking and learn the typical feedback of this kind of lock. Before I start my regular picking attempt, I will show you a quick pick through the Lockcam. I hope you like this and have fun. Tension is applied and I'm starting with the first pins on the right side. Keep in mind that this is a backside view. Now you can see the 5th pin is binding quite strong and I need a big amount of pressure to set it. Generally the feedback in this lock can be split into 2 types. Some pins are binding very strong and will give you a good hearable click, sometimes even a bit of core movement, and some pins just need a gentle touch to be set. You should do the jiggle test to make sure the pin is set properly, otherwise it's underset or overset. Also, the pins won't isolate normally in this lock or the rows, so you have to switch between all the pins back and forth while picking. In this case, I could force a bit the binding order with higher tension, so try this. And when you are close to an open, the very last pins will bind very strong, so you have to release carefully tension, try not to drop other pins, and then this lock should open quite quickly. Okay, first let's route this key. And of course it's working nice and very smooth. Then I will apply counterclockwise tension with this custom tool. And for picking I will use this simple go-so flat flag. Starting with medium tension and the right side. Okay, something very decent out of 1 and 2. 5 is binding. Something out of 4, 3 is binding. Little click. Another click out of 2, and I think we might be done with the left side. So now the right side, so now the left. 4 was binding. 3 is binding. Click out of 1. Click out of 2 and got a bit of core movement. So this side might be done. Now the upper row. something light out of 1 and 2. 5. Light something out of 5. Light something out of 4. Three is binding really strong. Okay. Something dropped. 4 dropped. And after setting 4 again, we can see an open. Okay, unfortunately this block is not cuttable non-destructively, as you would have to drill out this hardened steel pin, and I don't want to risk destroying this lock. There's a free spinning hardened steel disc as drill protection on front, and to show you that every pin is inside, let me try this. Okay, I hope you could see the important details. That's a quite interesting design, quite similar than the BKS Janus lock. Very decent feedback, and it's quite easy to overset something, even if there are no security drivers, just standard pins. And I will put a link in the description where Legend of the Samurai got a very similar lock, so you get an idea how the core and pins and everything looks like when gutted. So that's basically it. I hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.